Do you ever notice how the older you get, especially after abandonment issues, the harder it feels to believe you'll find love? That sense of hopelessness isn't just in your head. Society bombards us with messages that youth equals desirability, especially for women. Each failed relationship adds another brick wall to the doubt you're building around your heart. Your social circle shrinks as friends couple up and disappear into family life, and suddenly that sea of potential partners looks more like a puddle. But I have the way out that most people don't know about, and I'm going to share it with you by the end of this video. So here's what no one tells you. Getting older doesn't mean you get more answers. It just means you get more mirrors, more patterns, more wake-up calls. Take my client Melissa, for example. At 42, she convinced herself that love was for other people. After 3 serious relationships crashed and burned, she programmed herself to expect disappointment. We discovered her abandonment by her father at age 9 created a belief that she wasn't worth staying for. Through our work together, identifying those subconscious patterns, something shifted. Within months of reprogramming her expectations, she met David. Not through endless swiping, but at a cooking class she finally felt confident enough to take alone. They're married now, and she often tells me the relationship works precisely because she stopped believing that love had a timeline. This fascinates me about this whole dilemma. Deep-rooted abandonment issues drive pessimism. You might not even realize how much your subconscious mind is running old programs from past rejections. This faulty programming works like invisible software in your brain, constantly scanning for evidence that love isn't possible. I found that what's programmed can be reprogrammed. The solution lies in deliberately rewiring your subconscious mind to recognize and welcome love again. So, want to discover what hidden beliefs might be blocking your path to love? Download my free core beliefs checklist to uncover what's really happening beneath the surface. Because your capacity for connection doesn't have an expiration date. Only the limiting beliefs about it do. Once you've downloaded the checklist and have identified what's really going on there, here are 3 ways you can begin to rewrite them, and you can start today. Number 1, find a subconscious sleep track. In plain, no bullshit terms. These are audio recordings, usually layered with affirmations, music, or binaural beats, designed to sneak past your inner critic and rewire the junk in your subconscious while you sleep. You pop one on at night, rest your beautiful self, and let your subconscious mind do the heavy lifting while you drool on your pillow. How do these sleep tracks actually work? Because your subconscious mind, the place where all your limiting beliefs, fears, trauma, patterns, and weird emotional baggage live, is wide open when you're asleep. Specifically during those relaxing in-between states like theta brainwave, aka the sweet spot between being awake and knocked out cold. Delta brainwaves, deep sleep, where your conscious mind takes a nap and your subconscious says, let's party. That's when your brain is basically a sponge. A tired, impressionable sponge. That's like, sure, I'm worthy. Love is safe. Money flows to me. It bypasses your usual inner dialogue that says, yeah, but I don't have to believe that. I am too old for a relationship. I'm too broken for affirmations. Girl, the only thing broken is the record in your head that keeps playing lies. Number 2, check yourself. Are you self-abandoning? That hyper-independent you're rocking, that I don't need anyone else vibe, that might just be self-abandonment dressed up in empowerment's clothing. Trust me, I wore that outfit too. It's easier to say I'm fine on my own than to admit you're afraid no one will stay. And I get it. When you've been left, ghosted, overlooked, eventually you start leaving yourself. So instead of making assumptions that you are too old, start to examine your patterns and determine if you are self-sabotaging. If yes, that can be rewired, and you'll be surprised to notice what's been right under your nose. And tip number 3, binaural beats. So, WTF are binaural beats? Okay, imagine this. You put on your headphones. Yes, headphones, you can't half-ass this one. And one ear hears a tone at 200 hertz. The other hears one at 210 hertz. Your brain, it starts panicking like, what the hell is this? Then it figures out, oh, okay, I'll just invent a third sound at 10 hertz to make sense of this. That, my dear overthinking goddess, is a binaural beat, and your brain literally creates a new frequency from the difference between the two sounds. The result? You gently trick your brain into syncing up with the frequency that supports whatever mental state you actually want to be in. In this case, the mental state of feeling free from abandonment, ecstatic that love is available to you regardless of age, and peaceful that the love and safe partnership you've wanted is inevitable. Use any or all of these tips starting today to stop letting your subconscious run the same old abandonment playlist on loop. And if you're sitting there thinking, cool, but like, how do I actually flip the script and start feeling butterflies over someone who's not emotionally constipated? I got you. If you're ready to go deeper into the real power of getting what you want out of life, and I mean that holy shit, I feel alive again kind of love, then do not sleep on my free webinar. It's in the webinar, I'm breaking down how abandonment messes with your subconscious mind like a gaslighting ex, why reprogramming is way simpler and faster than you think, and how to use it to build a rock solid self concept, stop spiraling from being alone forever, and actually attract the kind of love that doesn't require an emotionally support group afterwards. You don't need to hustle harder. You need to rewire smarter. Click the link in the description, grab your seat, and let's get you back to the version of you who knows she's the damn prize. See you in the next one.